Welcome to episode 2D of the Career Cumulus Spotlight series. Today, Joanne walks us through what a day in the life of a respiratory therapist could look like. Can you describe to us what a typical day as a respiratory therapist is like?
Okay. So being that I worked intensive care, I would go in, we give report the offgoing shift to the ongoing shift. Then you would go ahead and start looking at the charts, the patient's charts, to see a little bit about your patient. What, are there any new orders? I'd go and check, let's say, the ventilators to make sure that everything's right, because you're charting on that every hour. Okay. Then if I had respiratory treatments to give, then I would go ahead and give respiratory treatments. There's different things. You do mouth care, you do certain things like that. And throughout the day, we do what we call weaning ventilators, weaning the patients off, because you have a patient who's the machine is basically breathing for them. Mm-hmm. And now the goal is we get them over that hump to then start getting them, as they get better and their lungs start healing, we start getting them off the ventilator.
Okay. And what other roles is a respiratory therapist interacting with?
We interact with the doctors, whether it was a pulmonologist. We work very closely with the nurse, mm-hmm. Definitely. Okay. Then, sometimes we would work with the PCAs.
And the PCA
are
is?
Patient care assistants. They're like nursing assistants.
Okay.
So we would work with them very closely, even with our unit secretaries, because if we needed to have tests done, they would put it into the computer for us and so forth. So that was an integral part.
Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for our next episode, where Joanne will share any last advice and insights regarding the role of a respiratory therapist. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this post, and follow us for more career insights.